Alright, so I've put oil, a little bit of oil in this, and then I have my settings here. I just plugged in the Instant Pot, and I'm going to turn on the saute function here. Okay, so the saute will start heating up the oil. Once it heats up, then I can add onions or chicken or whatever. So today I'm going to make roast in the Instant Pot. So my oil is now hot. So I have some pieces of chicken that have been marinated overnight. I'm making chicken roast. So I have the chicken here, and I'm going to put it directly into this. And this is just like a stove, so it's going to just cook. I'm going to let it sear on both sides. Since this is a stainless steel container, nothing is going to happen. I'm going to reserve the stock here that I have. You can also put onions instead of this, and caramelize the onions, and then put ginger, garlic, adrak, lehsun, the lal mirchi, namak, haldi to make any curry that you want. Okay, now you can see I have the chicken seared. You can see the nice brown on the sides of the chicken on both sides. And this is still using only the saute function, okay? Nothing else. So we have that. I can, at this point, I can remove some of the oil, but I didn't put that much oil anyway in this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop the saute function. So I'll go ahead and press the keep warm, or there should be some other button on nothing, so to just turn it off. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables. So I have different color potatoes, carrots and beans. I'm going to go ahead and add all of them to this. You can choose to do this later if you like, if you're using meat, because you need to get the meat done first. And then I'm going to add the stock that I had reserved. And because this is chicken, it should not take that long to cook. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this. So my lid position is like this. So you can see there's a venting button and there's a sealing button. So my lid is on the sealing side, not on the venting side. The venting will come when I'm ready to release the pressure. So this is the venting side. So I go ahead and put this on, and again this is on the sealed side. Okay, and I'm going to cook the chicken. I don't need to cook it for very long. So what I'm going to do is press my meat setting and cook it for 15 minutes. Okay, and I don't need to press anything, it will start automatically. Okay, after a few minutes, there it is, it started automatically. And then after a few minutes, you should see this thing come up, rise up. That means there's steam inside the Instant Pot. The timer is still at 15 minutes, but you can see once the pressure has built up, this has risen up. So that means there's pressure in the thing, and then this will start cooking. Have some patience because it will take a few minutes for the pressure to build up. Made a beeping noise, and it stopped, the Instant Pot. So now the timer is at 0, that means it's done, but the vent is still not gone. You can see this is still up here, so we have to wait till it goes down, so and the pressure gets released. So just wait a couple of minutes. Okay, now you can see this has gone inside. so we're ready to open. So if you press the vent, there should not be any steam coming out, and we can open this now. And ideally I want to make sure that I have some stock. So what I'm going to do is remove all of these meat and vegetables. Vegetables are all done, and then cook the stock some more. I'll show you how to cook it 1 minute. Okay, so I have removed all the chicken and vegetables, but I still have some stock, and I want to thicken the stock a little bit and make sure that the flavors are good. So if I want to add anything, I can do that. So for this, what I do is I go back here and I cancel this and press the saute button again. And when I press the saute button, this is going to start cooking. So it's just like turning on the stove, and I can continue to cook this some more to make sure that it thickens so that I can pour it over the vegetables. So you can see I'm trying to thicken the stock a little bit. Now if you're making any kind of curry and the curry is liquidy, you can use the saute function, saute button, and it will do just that. So you can continue to cook. You don't need to transfer it into any other pan. Now once it's thickened, I can pour it over my roast, chicken roast. But if you want to just make dal, then all you do is you don't need to do any of those things, no saute or anything. Just put the dal, the water, and then you should have something like a dal button instead of stew on your Instant Pot. Just press that and put it for 30 minutes and just forget about it. And you can come back after 30 minutes to see what happened to the dal. Now if you want to make soup, you put everything in there, press soup button, again put it for like 15-20 minutes, and you can be done with that. For rice, you use a measure of 1 to 1, 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, and then you press rice, or I would prefer if you press the pressure cook button on your thing and set the timer for 4 minutes, only 4 minutes. So pressure cook and 4 minutes for the rice, and it should cook automatically.